Xron. Want to give a huge congrats though to Xron and Raisy for making it this far. You got a list of legends in the Invitational lineup, and you're walking past all of them, each respectively winning their groups with 3 wins. I mean, what a performance from both of these players to get this far and to be in the finals to play for this pot of money.
Boy, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the first round of our first map in this best of 5 grand final. We tag along with Raisy off the bat. Hasn't learned his lesson necessarily with the clutch pick. But again, he's not against Cypher this time.
This is true. We'll see if Xron can do the same damage.
Raisy's got to feel a little, I would say a little jittery after what happened with Cypher. I mean, yeah, he still had the map lead. He still had another map to go to if he did lose, but getting lucky that Cypher kind of suicided there.
I mean, he'll take it.
Oh yeah, of course.
The worst that happened in that round is that he would go to a tiebreaker map, so it wasn't like a sort of, if it didn't happen, he would lose and it would all be over. But you know what? He's clearly got his horseshoe around his ankle.
Horseshoe around his
ankle.
It's working.
The horseshoes, they're lucky, no?
Got it.
You get it?
Got it.
Sorry, is normal cultural references just too smart for your pop culture stuff?
Guess we'll find out. As the night keeps going on, Mega gonna be picked up in a second, so is Heavy.
Stopwatch.
Dower and Shield both down now, but Raisy, of course, position himself around these hourglasses. Gonna be getting that back up off of cooldown if I could talk in 13 seconds. They're just gonna sleep for 3 days straight after this tournament.
We got this, man. We got this. Don't worry. I'm checking out Xron at the moment and seeing what he can do against it. He's definitely getting the heavy machine gun, and he's really trying to... Oh my god, he's done it. He wanted to get close. He was hoping to bait Raisy into coming near him, and he shoved him up.
Zoot pulling references from the 1940s, the last time he was outside. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Now into the Nyx, though, for Raisy and Xron. Actually, we'll go over to Raisy here. I did switch to Xron then, but let's see the Nyx in action. Haven't really seen her too many times, so of course this tournament only Raisy and Kilson, I believe, have used her.
Yeah, I think they're the main ones. I know that Xron adores playing Nyx. It's probably his favorite champion, but he's not feeling it at the moment in this update compared to the other champions that he's picking. Although we have got Blood Covenant coming up next, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some alternative picks from him there.
Okay, Raisy going for the bait as well inside nail room. Trying to pick up the armor. Well, kind of getting 2 birds with 1 stone there, the armor and a bait. And again, these jumps off the walls are perfectly well timed as well to make sure to not get caught up by these rockets. A little bit afraid to go through the teleporter. But again, the LG is just melted away and Xron will fall. But Xron is still going to have clutch available to use. And he won't be able to get Mega in time. Shield has been popped. But Raisy has nowhere to run. If he can just do the damage with the LG, and he's seeming to be able to. He's going to melt him down, but Xron gets the kill with the shotgun, but he doesn't have health. He doesn't have Mega to fall back to. He doesn't have Heavy to fall back to. Now Raisy could go for the chase here.
And nice for Xron to actually get that kill. I thought he was going to suffer. Like, Raisy's LG in the last few fights has just been unbelievable. So Xron going to have to respect a bit. Try to avoid jumping off the map. And he'll be alright. Even if he can do just a little bit of damage and get onto the visor and buy himself a bit of space, he'll be fine.
I just realized what you said. As long as he doesn't jump off the edge of the map.
Yeah, I mean, it's a top strategy.
It's only a minute and 20 seconds to go, though. So if Raisy's going to get a kill, he's going to do it relatively soon. But then again, he's up against Clutch. He's got that die orb to use. And if he has the possibility to make this happen... He's also got a pretty damn big stack here. The shield being used.
A lot of damage, actually.
And Xron should be able to at least back away to the Mega in the meantime, though. It seems like Raisy wants to go for the chase.
1 minute warning.
He's being a little bit careful in terms of approaching him, but I think he can feel a bit safe that that rocket nearly met him at the top of the bounce pad. There's still a few moments till that heavy's up, so I think Xron's going to have to play the outskirts of the map, but he's going to be found now. LG from Raisy looking good. And manages to take him down. Very stubborn about not using the orb early on. I think he probably could have got that kill even sooner.
But luckily for him, though, he still came out really healthy. I think he had about 60, 80 HP left. And a chunk of armor, too. Piercing sight on cooldown now. Raisy He's got the stack. He's got Diorb coming back up. And Xron immediately trying to run away from this fight. But I like how Raisy's maintained his high ground so he can transition when he needs to. The Darb's going to be used. He's going to get behind him. It actually catches him off guard. He's in the lava. 24 health left. One more rocket's going to do it though, and Raisy gets the kill.
Very nicely done by Raisy. I don't like the Xron. He came back out there when he could have just stayed in or used the teleporter or gone to the other side. I think he expected Raisy to move a lot further away, which is why you could see him just zooming the heavy machine gun. But nonetheless, I'm starting round 2 on Xron's point of view. And it's right by the corner. Shotgun comes in. There's going to be the dire orb, and Raisy lands another full blast. The trap works out actually pretty amazingly for him.
It did work out the first time against Cypher, but it worked out that time at least.
This is true. This is true.
It's up against the clutch now, but his dire orb's up again. He's trying to play very careful too. He's going to be able to pick this one up. Luckily, Xron actually just backs away too. So he's going to get a very easy pickup here. And what's Xron looking for to get back into? So actually, shield's already been used. And this is a really rough spot to actually, I think, pop the shield. And there's no way you can get around the map quickly to close the distance. And there's always the potential to accidentally get knocked off or accidentally jump off.
It's just a difficult angle in general. You're just going to juke around until they overcommit to an angle. And by that point, they've probably lost 3-4 seconds plus off their shield. Oh, he's moving in on this. This is quite brave from Raisy. The algae's been very nice for him, but Xron hits the sweet spot on Ranger as he's jumping back.
Oh. Raisy obviously wants to get this kill without having to commit a shield. Tri-Bolt coming out of Xron. And that's a 100 damage rocket. But Raisy, I think he took 2 or 3 hits from the Tri-Bolt there. He's down to 48 HP. Mega's not up for a little bit of time. The shield's going to be used. And Xron's gonna get the kill.
All that Tri-Bolt damage, man. That is hurting a lot. I'm pretty sure he did 200, maybe even 250 damage with it. A lot landed. I was watching it from Raisy's point of view. Now he's got to watch out. Tri-Bolt is best.
Please don't try to make the Tri-Bolt a thing like you're trying to make Shub a thing.
Can we make it like the Tri-Hard Bolt? I don't know.
That's pretty good. Raisy goes to the teleport. He's gonna be chased down though. Good little bounce in the air too. Xron actually has no health, and Raisy should just push this if he can. As long as he dodges 1 rocket, he should be fine. And there you go. Gets the kill. Gets the Mega off the back of that, and now has armor too, up against the visor. Oh, this is bad for Xron.
Yeah. Again, overcommitment from him. Raisy's going to take another round, and Xron lets that one go a bit easy. He's just a little too hungry for the aggression when he needs to go back a bit. Chill out and bide his time.
3, 2, 1. Round 3.
I can see Ints in chat getting very frustrated with Xron's plays over here. But I think Xron now, he's going to realize he's made a couple of errors in these opening rounds in the grand final, and it's time to. You know that Raisy is going to punish you for making plays like that. It's time to wisen up. That was nice done.
Yo, but that was better from Raisy.
It was. And he has so much stack left. Look at his health and armor. No item was just taken. So Xron went into that fight with hopes and dreams, but they kind of faded away quickly.
Oh, he almost got a second dire orb. Oh my lord! If he did not die from that rocket, I think he might have been able to shove him again. There you go. I said it one more time.
It feels good, right?
No.
Liberate
it was
yourself.
Disgusting. I want to puke.
My job is done.
All right.
Oh my god, Xron's gonna run!
Actually knocks him like in towards heavy. It works out for him, but he goes to the teleporter. Oh my god, he's so low in health, and that's gonna be Raisy getting the chase. BattleBots live here on BD Sports TV, Twitch. .tv.
Xron just didn't use the shield though. He kind of let himself take the damage. I think he was waiting for the last moment. Now he knew the Mega health was up. He had to play it a bit safer just then. Xron is at risk of getting 3-0'd in the opening map in the grand final.
What is Raisy's keep, to be fair?
It's true. I don't think Xron would be like adamant that this is a map he should be winning.
I mean, the rounds have been close too. It's been 3-2s both ways.
Oh, that rocket jump from him. Keep himself away from those rockets, those easy shots. Goes in for a dive shot, and he's cornered him with the LG. Good move from Xron. Now he's actually got control of the map. This is much, much nicer.
Well, it's going to be 1v1. He's got Raisy locked. Ghostwalk immediately popped from that first bit of 15 damage being done. He's going for somewhat of a chase to position himself towards rockets, but instead backing off towards Mega. He does get it. Heavy's up, and Xron most certainly is going to be backing away from this.
Yeah, heavy to take. No reason to hang around that much longer. Now it's just about being a little bit more patient. He's got to this position before where they've got a champion left each. And now it's try not to overcommit. LG will be behind. It's good for him. Loads and loads of damage with a heavy machine gun. This is going to be a good opening. He should have seen the cloud just then. Realizes that he's going to be around somewhere. LG is going to get him the kill. Xron is on the board.
Still has a bit to go though before he can somehow get himself back in this map. I wonder if Xron's going to start the visor yet again like he did before. Didn't really seem to work out for him. Yeah, he got a good drop on a Raisy, but he's got die orb right away.
We've got Nyx versus Ranger, so going with the orb machine. Great LG damage actually. Should be able to force out the Ghost Walk. Yep, he's going to know it. It's just a question of where did he go.
Like I was drawn.
See him in a second.
Xron checked the hourglasses as well on that corner. Dire going to come through. 18 health. Doesn't want to go for it. Mega going to be up in 1 second time. Looks like they're both just going to back away to their respective power-ups, but still very close. Definitely two Rams butting heads here.
I think Raisy probably could have justified pushing the Mega health then as well, but he decided to clear up. It would have been a very gutsy move though.
Oh.
Was this throwing him off? I think he landed on top of like the bones there of the dinosaur. Cloud spotted. He's got to get out.
Ghostwalk was used. Chester for the 180 flick no scope rocket launcher kill. Doritos Mountain Dew. Wasn't able to get any of that. Should have been drinking Soylent instead of Mountain Dew. And Draw now with Clutch, looking to push in. The gauntlet comes out of Raisy, and Raisy doesn't have the health left to survive anymore. The LG is still doing some decent damage to him. And actually, Xron will get the kill, but with only 40 HP remaining.
It's important that the Mega is up behind him to get some extra damage afterwards. He's going to have a couple of 25s, but he can't get to them. Raisy's shotgun does the work needed, and now Xron has got to kill the Clutch. Oh, this is perfect for him. It's a great trap, but he's taken immense amounts of damage. He finds it anyway. Xron is still in the round, and he even denies the heavy armor pickup.
Uh-oh. Well, those nails did not hit as nearly as much as he was hoping for.
Each of those 20s is adding up now. Raisy's got to stop chasing him.
Well,
and he's got himself the rocket.
Oh, no. Gonna drop now, but that was still only 120. And Xron hasn't really been healing up at all. He's trying to get away. The LG's gonna knock him back. But there's the Dire coming through. The armor gonna be stolen away. And Xron with 24 HP. You just spit in his direction, he's gonna die at this point in time.
Yeah, he's working on fumes right now. 225s, that helps a lot, but it's difficult for him to even make noise. He's gonna corner himself over here. This is not a good position for Xron to be in. This is the how on earth do I survive position, and it's just desperation. I see no reason for Raisy not to get that kill. 3-1, first map complete. That was an error to go up through the teleporter, in my honest opinion.
Honest?
Yes. I thought it was quite a serious error, personally.
Well, you have to say it so weird.
There's no H in weird. Alright?
Weird. What was that? 44%?
Talk us through to the next map.
LG. Next map's Blood Covenant. Let's just throw them straight into it. I don't think we need to kind of delay these guys at all. I think they just want to go back and forth. Map after map after map. So we do have that victory zone. I mean, he kept most of the maps relatively close, or most of the rounds relatively close until the last one, which was a little bit unfortunate. But still, he's shown that he can kind of bow out against Raisy and kind of still manage to, you know, duke it out with him. It's not going to be necessarily an easy match for Raisy, I think.
No, not at all. I think Xron probably understands Blood Covenant a little better than Raisy. I'm feeling that he might even avoid picking clutch, but
Raisy or
I think
Xron?
was wrong. But we'll see. I think he was mulling over that idea yesterday, so I will find out. I'm gonna start it off, and we can get into that champion pick as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to maybe not see Raisy's. Actually, I don't know. I was just like, it's Blood Covenant. I was thinking maybe we won't see Raisy's clutch, but he did play against Cypher, and he did show that he can be very aggressive in the beginning and catch Cypher off guard.
I see. There's no way Raisy won't pick clutch, but there's,
so we're gonna
there's
see like
ways.
Clutch, Nyx. No, actually,
Clutch Nyx Ranger for Raisy, and I think Xron is going to do Visor. He might go Visor, Ranger, Nyx. It's a possibility, but we'll see. It all depends if that robot comes out.
So you don't think we're gonna see a clutch out of Xron here?
I think not, but he's clearly thinking about it because he's using a fair amount of the time, and often these decisions are made, in advance. Your strategy is already created for each map, and especially for some of the players you're going to go up against. And this is the question now. Or is he going to like totally surprise us and go with like a BJ pick?
You won't do it. Oh.
He's going with clutch. He was thinking about it, and he's like, shall I go against the grain? His belief is that clutch isn't so strong on Blood Covenant, but I think he's going clutch. I don't want to not have that tool, on my belt.
Makes sense. All right, well, here we go. Kicking off Blood Covenant in a second. Currently, Raisy up 1-0 in the series. Quite a big difference in money as well between the two places. 12,500. That's what we called it earlier for first place, and 7,500 for second.
12,000. Wait, I already got. I tried to say the numbers and immediately got it wrong. 1,250 first place, $750 for second place for the mortals, like myself.
Round 1.
Let's do this, Jason. Second map of the Grand Finals. Can Raisy get another one on the board?
Well, I'm watching Xron at the moment on Visor. Didn't use his piercing sight off the bat, which, as you've mentioned before, is a little bit dangerous to do against clutches.
I think it is, but he didn't go to rocket straight away, so that would have been something he would have been wary of. Let's hit a little bit of tribal. I wonder if he could get like the trajectory so that it finds him on the staircase. You gonna try again?
Gotta aim a little bit higher there.
Yeah. I kind of want to test that a little bit now. He needs the tri-bolt again now.
So you get denied away, and Raisy, he didn't even need the shield there. Gets the kill nonetheless.
He just knew that he was going for the tri-bolt and was like, right, I'm gonna just take him down. No tri-bolt for you.
Oh, this is such a big win for Raisy. Yeah, he used the shield in the last fight, but you know what? He forces Ron to use his so he can't get the refrag because of the high ground advantage he had with the rail and the weapon advantage he had. And now it's Ron. He has to be so careful here. This is going to be very difficult.
Well, the thing for Zron is he also just took loads of hourglasses. So he's going to have his shield back in 3 seconds anyway. So although, yeah, he was forced to use it because otherwise he was going to take crap loads more damage, could be a lot worse. Baby Clutch going to appear after this fight shortly. Ooh, Zron with the rail right at the end. And he's got the armor to fall back on, so it was, yeah, nice for him.
Oh. That felt like it could have been a lot more damage with a shotgun there out of Raisy. Switch over to him now, actually.
It was a good move from Zron, actually. Oh, he's going to go in on this. This is perfect for Zron.
Oh, he jumps over the shield!
What the hell?
He jumped over the shield with the wall and got behind him for extra damage. Well done by Raisy there.
And even though Zron is like a Nyx virtuoso, even he seems taken by surprise on that one.
He's just setting up a little bit of trap here too, since rockets haven't been taken yet. Oh, is he gonna push this?
I don't think he wants to risk dropping down. The fight can change a little bit too much for him there, but he hits an amazing shot. Lightning gun to follow up. He's run out of ammo. Oh, the orb in return. He took him down to 8 health. It was a little bit... It was, I think, an enjoyable decision to see Raisy go for the attack, but it was just a little too risky. High risk, high reward, though.
Oh, I still got one champion left. The problem is he's lost out on Mega. Zron's on the low ground at the moment. And the trap's not going to be able to be sprung again, but a great little flick rail to Raisy. Doesn't have the first bit of damage in the fight. Raisy's on the chase. He actually spots him towards Nail. Hits another rocket. Xron has no HP left. He's gonna transition over to Mega though. I'm surprised to actually not see Raisy go that direction. I feel like taking Mega in that situation would work out for you more than taking armor. Or preventing, sorry, Xron from getting Mega versus allowing.
I think ideally he'd want to prevent any item getting taken.
Oh yeah, of course.
But that armor, at least he doesn't have that extra padded green stack behind him, but not going to matter because Raisy's shortly after going to find a couple of rails and lock down the first round. And I think a lot of that success stemmed from that Nyx jump over clutch play. Can you catch that from Raisy's perspective?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, so I saw it from Xron. I really wish I saw it on Raisy's side.
Don't worry, you can watch the VOD back at twitch.tv/beat esports to see what happened.
Follow and subscribe.
Is there sub button?
I think so. I saw some people subbing previously, actually.
Okay,
which is very cool to see.
Raisy, though, very low in health off the bat. Xron did a lot of good damage with the rocket from range. Shield's still going to be up for Raisy, but again, gonna have to definitely worry about his health in this next engagement.
His piercing sight. I'm gonna check out Xron and see what he's doing with that. Ooh, Raisy sees that coming towards him. Dashes back through the teleporter, and Xron's gonna clip his way over towards Mega. He's doing alright versus Raisy at the moment. If he can land like a rail or something, then he could probably claim that he's got that full control.
So the piercing sight's gonna definitely help with this. Oof. He was hoping for that 100 damage shot. There it is.
There we go.
Does have armor to pick up too, and has the HP to work with it. Even reads into Raisy not even contesting it. But I think he just heard that. Yeah, he just heard that shotgun pickup. So now Raisy is getting away his position. Mega's still ready to be taken. And Xron is taking this so slow, making sure to try to avoid ammo pickups.
I'd like to see maybe the ammo crate hitbox go down a bit, because it's a big sound cues that you give players. It's a fussy demand, I know, but just a thought.
Oh.
Lovely damage from Xron. Oh, maybe not worth the rocket jump there. Oh, he finds an extra 100 there. The mining drill comes in though, and he's not able to do anything about that aggression. I think feeling that he could get onto the heavy is just, you know, bit greedy from Xron.
Well, he did have the control, and he kept hitting those rails, so he thought, maybe I can definitely take this one and keep this control and prevent Raisy from getting somewhere back into the round.
If you're out of position, then he could just sit on there with the shield still, and you won't be able to do anything about it. Mining drill for both of them. We're going to catch him at the bounce pads, Xron. Immediately claim revenge and still even be slightly overstacked.
Oh, Ghost Walk off the bat. Secures the rail, spots him out. It's a great little flick. But again, the health pool's still there, and the damage he has done so far hasn't even equalized things between the two.
Is he raising this other mic, going up and down that bounce pad, it looked like for a moment? He's not going to pay attention to heavy. Going to assume that Xron's got that in hand. I think he would have heard it getting taken.
I think Raisy's shown us pure class so far out of his Nyx over the course of this entire tournament. Dodge away from the shield, Ghostwalk used as well, so he's not going to be able to be seeing where he's going since the shield has worn off. He's got to be careful now. The health is going to be in his favor ever so slightly.
Another rail coming. Oh, the rail misses somehow. One more though for Xron. He lands it anyway. That small target still going to fall. I'm looking as if he could actually find a way into this map and get himself around on the board. Between the legs. Direwolf gone as well. Going to land more damage. Just 1 HP. Trying to find it, and he just gets the mining drill out. That last point of damage required. We're 1-1. See if Xron can continue this on his map pick and try and get a map on the board.
2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Alright, watching Xron off the bat here. Ooh, switching with Ranger. Start things out. Not going Visor this time. Even you can see that Raisy wanted to maybe contest him off the bat. Again, the tri-bolt's going to be thrown in. Doesn't have the right angle to hit that far.
He's trying his hardest here, though.
Got that 45-degree angle ready.
There's some real maths involved in this.
Again, I wanted to make a reference to a movie, but there's no way you would have ever understood it. Dire Abuse, gonna use it to actually jump away. So shield down,
perfect,
Dire Orb. Yeah, exactly what you need to see.
Oh, the first rocket, not good, and the last one. Raisy, can he follow it up with a rail? He's still going to go with the heavy machine gun and try to dodge the shots. He can't commit any further, but he has done so much damage to Raisy. I can't believe Xron's taking these risks. He's reliable. He's getting good jumps and movement across, but Raisy could end up kicking himself for missing some of these.
I was surprised to see Raisy actually go up the jump pad, considering he didn't have a lot of health either. Armor not going to be taken. Raisy's just trying to heal back up. Xron with the strong control here the first minute and a half into this round.
Is he going to push it? He hears him now. Right, the lair trap. Raisy. Gone to the bounce pad. He's just heard him. That's all the information that he wants. He can go in for this and get himself the kill. Well, Raisy is an elusive character.
Ooh. It's knocking Xron off the high ground. Down to the columns. Are going to be used to secure the Mega. And Raisy looking for those time shards towards bridge. He's got to be careful. Xron hears him. Xron gets free damage in yet again. Raisy's just constantly on the run. He's just being chased down by Xron. Like a predator hunting its prey.
Yeah, this is good aggression from Xron. He's going to rocket jump back up. Going to find him. Forces out that ghost walk. Takes bridge position so he can see anything that's going on. It's got to be a kill for Xron. Surely. Where's he going to? He's going to get himself the Mega and prevent that from happening. I think he wanted to get over there because he knows when Heavy's going to spawn and he wants to make sure he doesn't miss out on that also. So at the very worst, he could just punish it on the Heavy. But now, he has to go out for blood. I'm surprised he hasn't got the kill already. He's going to have another Ghost Walk right now. Oh, he can't find him. This is slippery, slippery man.
I don't know who to give credit to. You know, Xron for being so aggressive and chasing, or Raisy being able to survive this long and dancing away from him. Ghost Walk will be used.
So honestly, both. They're both playing very well in this scenario. They're both doing what they need to. But Raisy is still surviving.
Oh, he catches him. Great read.
That was a great read. Yeah. Completely locked down Raisy on that instance and just managed to anticipate his movements very well. Whoa! Oh my god. Lots of damage.
Oh, they know where each other are.
Oof.
That's a really hard shot to hit.
That's ambitious.
Heavy up in 3. Raisy on top of bridge. Xron's not even looking at him. Okay, well now he knows. That jumping rail shot. 360 no scope is not going to hit, but he's on the high ground. He has a position here. Dire going to be used. He gets on top of bridge. The LG comes through. The counter Dire Orb, but it doesn't matter. Xron gets the kill. And he takes it 3-0.
I'd say that's really aggressive from Xron. I don't think he needed to do that, but he wanted blood. He wanted to get an advantage in the round. And that's a way to surprise your opponent when things have been fairly passive recently. You know, excluding the real constant chase on Nyx. Yeah, okay, excluding that.
Ghost Walk off the bat.
Now, I think Xron won't be annoyed at that. He'll probably laugh because that's a cheese strat right there. Super nail gun, rush down to LG, and he did it with the Ghost Walk. Like, that's the cheese strat in a way we don't see normally. And now Xron trying to counter it, manages to kill off the Nyx.
It's got 8 health though, and races on clutch.
Yeah, this is bad for Xron.
Oh my gosh, this movement on Xron. I mean, it was pretty much, he was like dead to rights for Raisy without having to use a shield to confirm that kill. And yet he's been able to get healthy again. Well, so the rail's going to kind of change that.
I'd like to see him use that piercing sight. He'll really be able to maneuver even better with the use of that. But he's not going for it. He's just going full nail gun, but he runs out of ammunition. How much health did Raisy have? He still had a fair amount.
And it's going to be shield v shield here too. Except he's going to get the opening shot with the railgun here. Going to pick up Mega. Meantime, Xron has secured Heavy. And they're actually going to meet over towards Bridge yet again here from Rail. And Raisy, I don't know how you hit those shots, but that was fantastic. 160 undamaged, or unresponded to damage.
Oh, almost another 80. Gonna be rockets though from Xron. He wants to push closer. I think he realizes he still has an advantage stack-wise. Mining drill comes out and Xron picks up the frag. He just needs to kill the Ranger and he can take a map back himself and we can tie up the series. Remember guys, it's best of 5 territory. We're not best of 3 now that we are in the Grand Finals.
Xron has to be careful though, he's very low on health. Oh, and Raisy might be able to get the chase here. He's going to be direct on top of the shield. He's going to be up in 5 seconds. He's going to take the Dire Orb, but he gets killed by Xron as he tries to back out.
You lose.
Fair dues. Xron manages to hold on. Real aggressive chase from Raisy, but he couldn't quite connect everything needed. We get a map to the Ukrainian. It's 3-1 for Xron. It was 3-1 for Raisy last time. It means we are going to go over to Vale, and we're guaranteed a 4th map, which would be Ruins.
So are we going to get 3-1 the whole way through to make your prediction extra true?
Oh, that'd be impressive. We get a 3-1 on a Vale and another 3-1 on Ruins. And then it would also be 3-1, like, map-wise. And it would kind of just make me, like, a nice, like, warm, tingly feeling inside.
I mean, you'll be getting that warm, tingly feeling inside this weekend when you're with ZSX, right? In the Red Bull Gaming Sphere?
This weekend?
Is it this weekend?
No, it's in 2 weekends' time.
Okay, well, you have to wait an extra weekend then.
Something going on in London. For anyone interested. Yeah, check out the Z Live Discord. So that. What map are we going to? It was Vale.
Shameless self-promotion.
It's community events going on. I think it's worthy of it. I'm sorry, Jason, for doing that.
It's okay. It's okay. You're just not getting
Please go to twitch.tv/Jason Kaplan to watch him kind of tanking my skill rating when we play 2s.
I mean, I'm not really worried because no one's going to go anyways, so. But Vale of Noth coming up next. Raisy and Xron tied in the series. It's a best of 5 grand finals. Winner takes home $1,250. Loser takes home $750. And I think we're pretty much ready to get this one underway. We also have a French and Russian stream going on. I don't know the links off the top of my head.
I'll give them to you guys quickly because I know the Russian stream's doing great. It's Pelocity and Cooler doing a Russian cast on twitch.tv/PelocityTV, and then Supreme85 on twitch.tv/Supreme_85.
It's just there's weird numbers in the name.
And he's with Marcedet. Yes, so he's got 3s instead of E's. _85.
All right, well, let's head into the Champion Select as we get onto the Vale. As I see sync error in chat, so professional Zoot, stay professional.
Bills of North. Vale of North. That's how he says it, right? Sync?
I don't know.
We're getting Galena out. Galena and Nyx. Okay, so he's moving away from the Ranger.
Interesting choice considering Vale as well. Since you can get both pickups really quickly for fast. And have a good spawn.
Xron declines on the mirror matchup. Well, it wasn't really a mirror with the Nyx involved anyway. But the at least matching up on the Galena.
Did you see what Hell said in chat? The Russians get. Oh, I said about the Russians get it.
Oh, that's not very nice, Hell.
Yeah, there you go.
Has anyone here in chat heard about the amazing rail I landed on Hell?
You raise a hand against me.
The rail that tilted him off the planet and made the best comeback ever on land.
Prepare to fight.
Just thought, I'm sure some people could divulge that story a little bit further.
3,
Anyways, the story we should be talking about is this Grand Finals. Raisy and Xron tied at 1 apiece. Galena started off for Raisy, going to be on him for now. And Xron going to try to fight immediately off the bat with the LG, and he catches him out towards Rocket and gets the early champion kill.
Sorry, who are you on?
I was on Raisy.
For about 3.5 seconds, and then, yeah, immediately Xron comes back. He's got Tri-Bolt as well, so easy.
No, it's over then if he has Tri-Bolt.
Let's see if he can protect himself a little bit on this slightly more cramped map for a clutch.
Xron's actually protecting Rockets right now, and there's a big split on Mega and Heavy. So this is actually a really good spot for him to build up a lot of control, I feel like.
Is he going to stretch out and get himself a rail, though, is what I'm curious about. He drops all the way down, in fact. He goes in for the orb up to the mid-level. I like what he's done. He's forced out the shield. Good opportunity now for Xron to get an even further advantage.
Keep in mind, this was a map that Raisy did choose. That's, again, shield going to be up, but that's a lot of damage being done. Xron, oh, how does he hit that rail?
I can't believe his timing on the orb was immense as well. He should be able to find the kill of the LG, but Raisy being so slippery gets away with about 5 points of health. Xron not much stronger. He's going to go through a teleporter. Can he find him? He's gone over towards LG. And he still finds him, plucks him out of the sky, and he's going to get the mega health for himself with plenty of time to get over to the Heavy.
And catch out Raisy on the respawn. Ghostwalk already used. Xron gonna get armor too. This couldn't be any more Xron favored this round.
Yeah, this is very, very nice from him. Raisy's gonna have to be slippery once again, or he's gonna find himself at a round deficit. Oh my god, how does Xron even find these angles, let alone get the time to shoot and fire? So just faded away as Raisy went into his crosshair then, but we've got armor. And Raisy knows he can't drop onto that, so he's going to get away. No point even challenging.
Not gonna hit that shot though, unfortunately. Or the follow-up. But still, he's in the driver's seat. Half the time has not passed. And he's... As long as he keeps his control, as long as he keeps picking up these major items, I don't see Raisy doing well to get back in this. You can see a desperation play coming out with the Ghost Walk. But again, the stack is so massive.
Oh, that was a great rail, actually. Raisy might continue the pressure a little bit. His LG is still scary no matter what, but Xron, he gets up to the top level, says, right, I'm going to put an end to this madness and get that round at last. After that Ghost Walk was used, it was really difficult for Raisy to justify a second attack over at the Heavy. It was a great attack at Mega, and it threw Xron off a bit, but that's when he had to back off and cut his losses.
Would you say that kind of seemed like Raisy was just saying, all right, well, this round's, it's either do or die time. Either you get a kill off of this, or I'm going to lose the round anyways?
I mean, you can kind of do that, but that makes it, I wouldn't want to make it sound like he thought there was a low chance of something happening there. He did that knowing that his aggressive Nyx plays can actually do a lot for him. But Xron was very quick to react.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're gonna make a play like that, definitely a round like this is better than the last one.
Well, at least Raisy's Galena has survived the first 5 seconds of the round.
Yep. Infinite progress. And I think he saw a totem on the side there. Gonna get rid of that quickly. Only taking rails right now.
Yeah, I'm on Raisy's point of view to see the Galena in action.
Yeah, let's have a look. I'll do the same.
Oh, he took a rail. Wow, go through the teleporter.
That was a nutty shot.
Oh, the rocket as well on the fadeaway. 2 seconds on Mega, so that's going to be back up. Raisy sitting pretty good. Sitting pretty good at the moment. Only problem is he doesn't have any totems down.
He might want to save the totems a little bit for a sort of mid-combat usage, or to get over into the Mega Room. Oh, the rocket's going to miss. Xron's going to get rid of that totem in a second. You can get that totem to sort of shield you from 50 points worth of damage. Like, every totem has 50 health. And you kill a totem by getting that damage. Oh my god, he rocket jumps up, and Xron counter rocket jumps below him. And he secures the heavy.
Raisy's been quite stingy with these totems, unless it's just been drawn picking them off that quick. Throws the totem out the door.
Yeah, I learned something just that. Throwing a totem at the door does not open it.
Nope.
All this information helps. Yeah.
Heavy again, picked up for Raisy, but a little bit worse for wear this time coming out of that. And now it looks like Xron maybe wants to push this. Totem's going to be up. He's going to get the extra healing from it, yes, but does he have the shots? He switches to rail. Again, not sure if that was the right choice in that position. And Xron will get the better of him again. Switching over to Xron now since it seems to be unstoppable on Veil.
Yeah, he's doing really well over here. I was not expecting this kind of performance. He's going to have to say goodbye to that heavy. But he's still got a strong position on the map, and it's not too impossible to kind of juke and dive a little bit when you're getting followed by a shielded clutch.
That's a ton of damage being done.
Absolutely loads.
And that all goes back to that shield being used earlier on just to get the heavy and then trying to go for rockets since it was starved in guns.
I like the pretty yellow and pink flowery rocket launcher that he has. Very nice. Oh, the die orb. There we go. He's got the heavy. He can rocket jump back up to Mega. He's going to catch Raisy over the exit here. Can even force out the Ghost Walk. Can you guess where he's gone? He's just heard him. I think we're going to see another round win. Goes to the rail, but he misses. He's on no HP. Just used a lightning gun. You don't want to let go of opportunities like that. Even though there's a minute and 15 left and a comeback from Raisy is very challenging. Can't drop these.
Well, he hasn't dropped control, even though he did drop that kill. A minute left to go. Raisy has to pick up 2 champions, and Xron is still going to have Mega again.
It's taken him enough time to get almost back to his just natural stack. And now Xron can start looking at the clock and go, alright, let's minimize the risks a bit.
Xron's actually gotten all Megas so far in this round. 7 for him. You know, actually might be able to finish this one off. Raisy has a sliver of health left. Dire going to be used to dodge away from the rail. Heavy. Yeah, it will be secured, but Xron again. 3-0.
Looked very good. Sorry, the outcome looked very good, but the execution of that frag from Xron looked very, very shaky.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see if he can tighten it up a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna still stick to Xron here, just because he's been so dominating this map. It's on the Ranger. Shield's already been used out of Raisy. Does sneak away the armor. 6 HP left. A good fadeaway rocket does connect. Now he's gonna have to back away to heal. He knows he still has a window to play with, and not to mention he has a tri-bolt, so favoring Xron in this engagement.
Always. As long as he has the tri-bolt, doesn't matter if he's got 1 HP. He's still the hero. No, honestly, it's a good start for Raisy. Xron in a lot of trouble. He didn't even get the rail down there, which would help him a lot. He's vulnerable right now. He's going to try and get himself the Mega. Raisy can't punish him in time, and he's going to take 100 damage worth of tri-bolt.
Oh. Oops. Hits himself with the tri-bolt. One of these days, someone's going to go for that jump to teleporter and miss it, and it's probably going to be Cypher.
Poor Cypher. Hasn't he taken enough this tournament? Ooh, Xron. Very weak. Raisy looking to commit. He does find the rail angle, though. As the tri-bolt continues to get spammed out.
Switching over to Raisy's point of view now, still has shield up.
Doesn't go for Mega. I didn't see if Xron was guarding that area at the top. I thought he was an armor room. Either way, they will shield onto each other. Oh, Xron doesn't use the mining drill. It's a much better damage output from Raisy.
Nice little angle actually from Xron there to try and
like
challenge
that.
Heavy.
It was a really nice angle. I think Raisy was thinking exactly the same thing, but sadly neither of them were able to execute.
Keep on, that was Raisy's first frag of this map. He's able to get against Xron.
He hears him as Raisy's like, wait, where did he go? Darting all over the place.
Now all the controls Xron had in the first 2 rounds has been diminished. Raisy's been able to fight back. He's going to be sitting on top of Heavy, but I think Xron should know Heavy's gone, right?
Yeah, that item's not up for a long time, Xron. I don't think he heard the item getting taken. He might get a little bit upset of making a mistake like that. But he's going. Final hurrah. Tries to get something done with the visor. Not going to happen. I think he put that that round to rest as soon as that mishap happened on armor.
Dude, it might be happening. We might get a 3-1 on Veil. Might get 3 3-1s.
3, 2.
I mean, I almost want it to happen at this point. I just want good games.
So we're in the grand finals, and the people these players have had to beat to get here.
Got a list, right? It's nice to see though these 2 players at the top. I like it. It's really refreshing. These guys put a lot of work into getting this strong at the game. Of course, Raisy is a DreamHack Denver champion. 3rd place ESWC. Ooh, nice run. Xron top 8 at DreamHack Winter and QuakeCon, the Quake World Championship in the duel. And a world champion in Sacrifice. Oh, LG! Nice angle, Raisy. Good movement.
Right,
now to escape a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be able to anymore. No, not with the bounce up.
Definitely
Xron now 1 champion away from being on match and grand final point.
Oh, he takes the damage. He just goes in. He's like, all right, I'm going to do this no matter what. And it failed horrifically. Raisy's aggression was absolutely justified then. But there's no armor. That armor's not there at all. And it's like we had the kind of reverse happen on this last round. It is a 3-1, Jason. Another 3-1.
But it's
making it 2-1 now to Xron.
But it's not a 3-1 of 3-1 rounds. That's the problem in champion kills.
Oh, okay. Well, wait, what do you mean?
The score being 3-1 every round. In rounds, it's 3-1.
No, true.
But in each round, 3-1 kills.
Oh, was it like that for the previous ones?
No, not even close.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, Jesus Christ, like, are you keeping a track of these stats? That's impressive if you are.
But that does mean that Xron is on grand final point. And again, keep in mind coming into this, I keep saying keep in mind, but keep in mind coming into this.
You're not saying bear in mind.
Yeah, well, I'm purposely not saying that because I think it's copyrighted by Ketchup and Mustard. That only 2 players coming into this tournament have actually even won any events in Quake Champions, any like big events. We've had Kilson with the Italian Open, and we've had Raisy with DreamHack Denver. So
that's dual events.
Dual events. Yeah, I'm just counting dual events because this is a dual tournament.
That's fair. I'll allow it.
So it's kind of important, I think for Xron here to pick up this to pick up this victory and show his place in duel.
No, I think Xron's got what it takes to get really far on any LAN event in pretty much any mode. The guy is an absolute god at Quake Champions. Raisy as well, I'd put him more on just the dual side. I'd be very surprised if neither of these players are winning any LANs this year or just more tournaments in general. Both of them are really at the top of the food chain on a global level as well as just European. Of course, got to give some props to Rafa and Dehang, especially Dehang, I think, for all the good things he's done.
I want Rafa and Dehang to move to EU. I don't actually know why they're in NA. Because they would get so much better practice in EU, wouldn't they?
I mean, yeah, in theory, that's absolutely true. But the thing is, they've also got very, very good... it's like work ethic, but the training regimes they do and what the tasks that they set themselves to practice is still very, very effective. I was listening to some interviews with Rafa on how he does it and how he does actually practice in a region that typically has a lower... a smaller pool of talented players.
See, but I know in other esports, for instance, League of Legends, every team goes to South Korea to boot camp before their major events, In Counter-Strike, teams have moved, like for instance SK, or Luminosity back then, they moved from Brazil to the US to have better ping and better games and better opponents. I'm honestly surprised like Liquid hasn't moved them to Europe to just train against the best players.
There still are tournaments happening in North America. So a part of the reason I think why Luminosity now SK moved to North America is also because that's where the tournaments are happening. You know, there weren't big things going on down in South America, and it's about being in the right region for the right events. So as long as there are things going on in North America, then I don't think Liquid will move to EU. But if then all of a sudden everything happens in the EU, then yeah, it would make sense.
They should just do it and have QuakeCon.
But I mean, I would,
so I don't have to go anywhere.
I'd very selfishly like them to do it anyway, because like we would just get quality Quake week in, week out.
Think of every tournament that happens, like literally the best players in the world.
Constantly. Well, let's do it. We're on map number 3 in the grand finals between Maestro's Raisy and Xron. And we are getting a Visor Ranger clutch for Xron. We're getting a Visor Nyx clutch for Raisy. Let go of that Galena outside of Vale. And lots of rockets, but Xron's LG prevails. And he knocks down First Blood.
Yep. It's a good start for this man, considering he only needs 3 rounds to pick up the victory. I don't know if we consider this like a major event for Quake Champions, but it's definitely close to it, and he would definitely be happy to be able to secure this. Mega gonna be up, he's gonna be able to secure that. And he's got the weaponry he needs.
This is still a very, very good event to lock down and have on your portfolio.
Yeah, I mean, the prize pool might not be, you know, upwards of 10K, but the players that you're against, there's probably not many tournaments out there that could ever top that.
It's a good way to get the year started ahead of all these announcements we're expecting in the not too distant future. Xron does get himself a little bit of damage here. Xron not committing to a fight yet, but he's got the chance to do so now. Through the teleporter. Rocket jump doesn't work out for Raisy. Sorry, for Xron. And Raisy does chase him down. If that rocket jump worked, he might have been able to kill enough time to get some more damage out. Unfortunately, not the case for him.
Xron's looking for the chase now. He's got a little bit of time to work with. He actually spots him out, but the rail lands and actually knocks him off the high ground. It stops him from making that jump successfully, and Raisy's bought time for his own shield to be back up. Though his health is a little bit lacking now, and actually going to run directly into him. Shield v shield. You have to imagine that Xron's going to win this one. He's got the shotgun out. Use the laser instead, and there you go. Xron only has to worry about the Nyx now.
This should be just a formality, as long as he can get his shield up first. But he might chase for the damage regardless. Let's see what happens. LG into hourglasses. There might be some hourglasses at the top of the bounce pad, heavy side. That's where he's looking at now. I don't think he saw him on the side then. He might hear him.
Oh, he sees him now. He's got shield.
I don't like the fact that he used the shield well before he could get that ghost walk out from Raisy. That's a bit of a blunder, but he's spotted where he is. Still a chance. He's got up the bounce pad, and the LG gets him. Raisy gives him a bit of an opportunity then, and Xron gets a step closer to taking down the tournament.
Yeah, Xron almost fluffed that completely, but I mean, there's a little bit of luck, a lot of skill, a lot of game sense into knowing he was going to drop down there. And that gives Xron a big lead in potentially our final map now. Xron going to be on Visor yet again, Raisy as well. 2020 vision matchup happening.
Let's do it.
And Xron, I like it. He's holding his piercing sight. So exactly what we saw Avic do earlier on. Problem is he doesn't have a rail to hit any sort of shot there to punish Raisy.
Yeah, not much he could do then. I'd like to see him collect a few of these hourglasses too. Having vision up frequently, I think, is such a useful aid on this map. And this is a map that Raisy doesn't particularly like. I say like. I don't think he's not particularly comfortable on it compared to the others. Since Xron won Raisy's second map pick, this is a very good chance to win the tournament on this.
I'm on Raisy's point of view at the moment as he actually goes for the rail and gets caught out with the LG coming in for Xron. Can he get the better of him again? And he does. Xron is winning these LG battles over and over again. And Raisy has to do something big to get back into this because he is on the ropes.
He's decided to go Nyx, in fact, and not over to Clutch, which I'm kind of surprised by. There's a really the trump card that Clutch plays on top of Visor.
Well, Raisy could be happy this time that he doesn't get caught up from the ghost swap. That rail is going to connect, and as we saw Nyx, the little bit of health she does have, plus the damage that the rail can do.
He can get this kill now. Oh, he misses the shot. That would have been it. He finds it anyway. A step closer to putting himself on match point.
You know, in the semis, I want to say that Raisy looked a lot better than Xron did. Xron playing Avic earlier on, that went 3 maps. Raisy playing Cypher, that only went 2. But I never thought Xron would actually be able to have this much of a dominating result so far against Raisy. Especially with Raisy winning almost every online cup that's happened in the last few months.
Yeah, indeed. I've got to say that Xron's attended probably only a small portion of them, but I believe Raisy tends to get the edge over him. I might get corrected nastily by Xron later about that. But in this Invitational, yeah, Xron is showing his worth. Gonna find possibly another angle, but he's gonna have to escape a little bit. Shield is over there. Can he reposition himself a little bit, or he's just gonna take the damage? Oh my god!
He gets the bounce!
LG. Wow. The final shot did not land from Raisy, so Xron, he's on match point at the moment, currently 2-0 in the 4th map.
3, 2.
He's
I have
almost
to wonder,
there.
is Raisy tilted from this? Is he frustrated? Is he in his own head?
There's no time for that. There's no time for frustrations. You've just got to stay in the zone. I still believe that Raisy is capable of making a comeback like this. He is such a strong player, and he's still got a chance to show his true colors now.
Well, remember, there's supposed to be 3-1s the whole way through. So let's see, can Raisy come back? Raisy with the LG coming in, gets the kill on Xron. Jumping over those nails.
His health's not too bad. There are some items spawning, but he's very unsure where he can go because of the Clutch roaming around. And he sees the shield, but this is a good chance actually to move away. Waste that shield, gets himself a rail. Gets one more, and although he goes down, that's good damage to have dealt.
But can Xron get any time shards? Up the bounce pad. Gonna pick up 2 of them. Gets 2 more hourglasses. So that shield might be a little bit misjudged, especially if he can stay quiet here. He's looking to escape now. Trying to get some damage through these shots. He's just being chased by Raisy, but Raisy gets connects
Nice,
with the
Raisy.
rocket. He also eats another 200 damage to his face, and he only has 50 HP. Mega will be up, but Xron does get it, and Xron's gonna... Oh, I thought Raisy was continuing to push up through towards iRoom, and he's actually over towards Armor. He gets caught out. Diorb comes in, and Xron is now 1 frag away from closing this out.
I definitely expect to see those Clutches getting
Oh, this
cancelled
might be
out,
it.
but let's have a look. Uh-oh, Raisy. What's he going to do? He's going to play through the teleporter. Xron can't be sure of what he's done, but no Ghost Walk is terrifying. Could be the moment, Jason. Oh, no! He's going to lock it down now! Oh, with 17 health left, he finds the frag on to Nyx. Takes a 3-0 on Ruins of Sarnath, and takes the beat. eSports Invitational Tournament.
And honestly, he's deserved it for one of the guys. Actually, he's played probably the most rounds out of everyone, even ignoring this grand finals. You even said it on day 1. He played like 40 out of 49 rounds or something ridiculous like that, going 5 rounds the entire way through. And he's been able to do it here in the grand finals and take the victory and take home the $12,500, $1,250, and claim the title. The pretty much first big title so far this year.
Yeah, amazing work from Xron. I'm pleasantly surprised to see him getting this result. I thought he was going to be strong in the tournament. I didn't think he was going to be this strong. This is such a nice result. I think Raisy should also be really happy, though, getting himself top 2. Both of these players are making it above the ranks of all the other great names we've got in the tournament. Neither of them should be upset with their performance.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, congratulations to Xron, Raisy as well. Seeing Cypher do well was fantastic to see. Even Avic getting 3rd and 4th place together. We've had a lot of crazy games, and we've had like the 8 best players in Europe going head to head throughout this weekend, and I'm pretty satisfied with the outcomes, dude.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We saw some hilarious things going on. I think one of the things that'll stand out from the tournament is the Cypher clutch move.
Okay, so I think honestly, and this is not disrespectful in any way. I think he did suicide 3 times over the course of the tournament. 2 of them being
It's quite
falling off the
possible.
map.